everyone, it's JoJo from Moto Jojo Plants, and today we're going to be flipping through all of my planners for the month of June. I had been forgetting to do this each month, and so we're going to get back on track with it and start doing it again. The last time I posted my video flip throughs, it was all like April, I think it was March, April, May, maybe. So now we're going to just do it monthly, and that will hopefully be a little bit easier for me to remember. So we're going to flip through all my planners. I have my memory planner, my planner envy, which mimics my classic catch-all happy planner, and then my skinny classic, which is just if I need it on the go, it has all my plans. Basically, these three just mimic each other, but also just gives me an opportunity to play with stickers. So we're going to flip through all of them, and then you guys can let me know which ones were your favorites, all of that good stuff. So let's take a look. We're going to start with my classic catch-all. This is the planner that I've been using for years, and as my favorite size is the classic happy planner. And it's kind of hard because I can't imagine not planning in a classic happy planner, but at the same time, I really like my planner envy planner, which I'll show you soon. So I don't know. I'm conflicted, but I feel like this is a planner like I'm still gonna try to figure out how to always use because I really do love this planner. Okay, so opening it up, here is my June currently page. Kind of filled all the things in there. And then we have my monthly. I decided to go in. I don't know why. I think I was just feeling a little funky that day, like spicy, wanted to do something different. And I went in with a green pen because I really loved this green color. And I was like, I want to pull that out more. And since I already had the black boxes, and I've got to say, I don't hate it. I feel like it's really hard to read on camera, but in person, I can see it just fine. So I wrote in green pen because that's just what I was feeling at the time. So that's what we did there. So that's the monthly. And then we have our first spread of the month. Very summery, kind of trying to get into the summer vibes, even though I'm definitely talking about spring a lot, but summer. Then this was Father's Day weekend. Chose to do some stickers that I knew my husband would like too. Then we had a baby shower. We had a really busy weekend. We had a baby shower, and then we had to go from that to an engagement party because our friends had also just gotten engaged. So we had two different parties that we kind of had a back-to-back go to, but I absolutely love these stickers. Are from Planet Darby, and they came out at like literally the perfect time because then I was able to have them in time to make this spread. So it was literally perfection. And I'm not a big fan of pink, but I do really like this pink and like this sage green together. I think they're really pretty. And then last spread, very summery. This was my show week, so it was just a busy week of having rehearsals every night. And then I think we had like the first official day of summer during this week. So yeah, anyway. So that is my classic catch-all planner. And let's go to my skinny classic. We'll go to this one next. So where are we? We're in June. June. Okay, so gummy bears, bright, colorful, happy. I love this just because of the gummy bears are my favorite. These are so stinking cute. These are from Porter Arts Design on Etsy. But they're just really cute. And if you go back to like all these videos, I do have playlists for all of my planner spreads. So I have one that's specific to Skinny Classic. I have one that's specific to my classic planner. I haven't made one for my planner envy. I keep forgetting I need to do that. And I have one for my memory planner. So like you can go back and find all these videos, and I have tagged like the shops and gave you guys the links in those videos, so you can find links to any of the stickers, especially like these ones, like and then Darby stickers. You could find the links on the original videos, because chances are I won't remember to do all of them in this video, so it's just a lot easier to just go back to those videos, and they should be in the description. These are also Porter Arts Design blue daisies. Daisies are my absolute favorite flower. And I love this spread that it's all blue. Like I really just want these flowers in every single color. Like I would use them up like so easily. I would just use them all the time to make fun rainbow spreads. And this was really fun to just use all one color. I don't know. This one's probably my favorite in here, I think, just because of that. And then of course we had to do a rainbow spread. And I think this is the last, this is last week. Again, went in with daisies and a little bit more of like a neutral, not as bright vibe, but that yellow is popping and it's so pretty. So these are Planet Darby stickers too. And then these are Planet Darby, Porter Arts Design, Porter Arts. So yeah, so those are the stickers. Again, you can go back to the original videos and I think I have them linked in those. Okay, then we're going to my Planner Envy planner. So this planner I've just been playing with this year, trying it out. It's my first year using this planner. And I also think it's their first year having planners. I can't remember. But I really, really like it. It's a little bit bigger than the Happy Planner. So here's my Happy Planner. It's a little bit bigger, but it's also a little bit smaller than like the big size Happy Planner. But I love how much space I have in here to play with stickers. I think that's one of my favorite things in here. Now, because I did already take out stuff, I don't have my monthly. So let me go find that real quick. Okay, I got them. I completely forgot. I realized it as I was turning to this, like, I forgot. It's because I already moved all of June, or at least the beginning of June, I had moved it out because I only keep 6 months in here. So I'm going to end up, after this video, basically I'm going to take this out and put it on a separate set of discs. That way I only have July through December in here. But here is the monthly spread for my Planner Envy. Again, just mimicking my classic planner, but look how much more room I have. Like I could use giant stickers because I don't necessarily use these checklists all the time. Especially I'm not like super reliant on the monthly spread. I just really like decorating them. So I do like this planner because it just has so much more space to actually decorate a lot. And then we go to the first spread of the month in June. And in this one, I am using this down area, these like little box areas that's down here. I'm using them as a feelings tracker, and it has been so helpful to just kind of keep track of things. I have been thinking about like, oh, I could do this like, because these are separated in 3 sections, kind of like a Happy Planner. So I could do morning, afternoon, night, but I'm really only in my office like morning to afternoon. And I don't take this planner in and out of my office. My office isn't in my house. I have to walk outside to get to it. So I don't take it back and forth. So I really just fill this in when I'm in my office. So usually these are like how I'm feeling when I'm actually like in my office or whatever time I remember to do it. So I don't have like a specific, it's just like at the time that I'm looking at my planner, let me go ahead and pop that in there kind of thing. But I love this spread. And again, so many stickers, so much space to actually decorate, which I think is really fun. And then Father's Day in here, a little bit different than my other Father's Day spread. And then I love this spread so much. I did this one like a quick reel over on Instagram because I didn't film this one. But so fun. These are all Planet Darby stickers. And then I just like paired a bunch of fun different ones together, and I really, really like how this one turned out. Again, I have my feelings tracker down at the bottom. And then this one was another one I did over on Instagram. These brunch stickers are freaking adorable. Planet Darby. Again, I'll link at least Darby's in the description because these ones I don't have videos up of, but I'll just link the shop and then you can just go and look at all the goodies. There's tangible and printable. I love me a printable because then I don't feel like I have to hoard the stickers. So that is the month of June in my Planner Envy. Again, just mimicking my classic. I'm just trying to get used to using it, seeing if it's something that I potentially could completely just make the switch over to once the new year starts. Okay, so last planner I have to show you is my memory planner. So here is my currently. I've been really liking doing a currently in my classic planner and in my memory planner because I get to do different prompts in here. And I also feel like a currently should be in a memory planner. Like I feel like that also made sense. So this was a good way to utilize this page because otherwise in all my other memory planners, this has basically been empty and not really had anything on it. So I'm really, really enjoying doing this. And it's giving me an opportunity to do a currently spread on a big size planner, which means I get more space to do things and decorate, which I think I like a lot too. And then I always use my monthly as a picture of the day. And if I just didn't take a picture of the day, I have a bunch of these that I've printed out that I put in that spot. But sometimes it can be as simple as what I drank that day to a picture I might have posted, some random pictures. So that's what I've been using that for. And I really like it because then it kind of helps me remind me of like, oh, what happened on that day, like just like little different blurbs from the day. And then we have my first spread of June. Went with animal stickers because we went to the zoo. So naturally I had to do all the animals. And then this is Father's Day weekend, I guess, in here. And then moving on to another busy week. June was so busy. I like look back and I'm like, wow. And it's funny because here I was like thinking like, oh, like June and July really aren't that busy. And then they ended up being the busiest months that we've had so far, which 100% threw me off. So anyway, so there are all my spreads. So rainbow spread. Oh yeah. This was the week my kid decided she was going to leave the house at 5:30 in the morning by herself. That's right. Now it's coming back to me. I have like the little memories of her walking out the door and just walking down the street and leaving. Um, but there are all my spreads in my memory planner. So this is just so you guys can see. I always get asked what the after the pens look like of my spreads. So here they are. I don't necessarily, I mean, my memory planner is the only one that I do post pictures of, but all the other planners I just don't post the pictures of because sometimes it's just a lot, you know. So memory planner, planner envy. Then I have my classic catch-all. And then my skinny classic. I think I'm going to stick with these for the rest of the year. And then I still really got to think about what I'm going to do about these two. These are the ones that I'm really struggling. Like, which one do I want to just keep? I really, really like the planner envy size, and it's fun to decorate just for fun. But I also really love my classic happy planner. So I don't know. I'm just so conflicted. So anyway, I'm still trying to figure that out. I still have a couple months to do that. But there are all the flip throughs of all of my planners for the month of June. I so hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe. And I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye!